goes. Like, we had a lot of stuff that we want to do.
Family members are talking to Fox 13 after 16-year-old Aries Clark was shot and killed by Marion police last night. We were first to show you cell phone video from that officer-involved shooting. And tonight, we sit down with family members. Fox 13's Zach Crenshaw is live in Marion again tonight. And Zach, they still have a lot of questions that they want answers for. And of course, it's the truth for the media as well.
That's right, Merle. The biggest question right now, why did Marion police officers choose to fire their weapons here last night? There's been a lot of speculation in this community over the last 24 hours, but while everyone waits for answers, the family of the victim tell me they're grieving the loss of a beloved son, grandson, and cousin. The night before this cell phone video was taken of Marion police shooting 16-year-old Aries Clark, the quiet teen had stopped to see his cousin, Chris.
He told me, you got to make it. You got to make, like, the music is for us. Like, you got to do this. And I was like, you got to live long enough for us to see it. Like, for you to see it.
That never happened. Aries died at the hospital after being shot in front of East Arkansas Youth Services. He was there because he was in Child Protective Services, getting counseling.
His stepfather abused him.
Chris said Aries was in a bad state of mind when he escaped and ran away from the facility Sunday night and returned on Tuesday. Chris said it was to drop off a sweatshirt, but that wasn't all his cousin had.
He held a BB gun in the air, and they just took him down on sight.
Multiple police officers had guns drawn, but all waited at least 2 minutes before firing.
I don't blame them because they were doing their job.
Arkansas State Police and Marion Police wouldn't confirm if Aries was holding any sort of weapon or if it was a BB gun.
I'm expecting him to come home, not to be buried.
Aries' grandma, Vicky, was filling out paperwork this week to get custody of her grandson.
I had to tell myself, give yourself a little while and you'll be home with me.
Now, a grandma's without her baby, a cousin without his best friend.
As close as two people can get.
And the two planned on making more music together. Now Chris says he'll do it for Aries and wants people to remember the friend he did.
He had a pure heart, down to it. He cared about his music, and he cared about us.
Now, 2 Marion police officers are on paid administrative leave pending the investigation. That investigation being handled by Arkansas State Police, who have been very tight-lipped over these last 24 hours. Now, the family, of course, has questions of the state police while they do their investigation. But the grandma told me she also has questions for the Department of Child Services. Mainly, how was her grandson able to escape the building you see behind me, the place where he was shot out in front of? She says it is a locked facility, and she wants to know who was responsible for unlocking it so her son could get out. We'll continue to press for answers and keep you updated. For now, reporting live in Marion, Zach Crenshaw, Fox 13 News.
All right.